welcome back. So if you are wondering why I am a hot mess and have no makeup on and I'm wearing this old t-shirt, it's because I am doing a face mask video and I actually just woke up. So I like to do skincare in the morning most of the time. I do some before nighttime, but I don't know, it kind of makes me feel awake during the day and helps my skin to wake up and refresh and brighten and all those things. And I'm not really doing much today, so I didn't really want to put a ton of heavy makeup on if I'm not going anywhere. So I figured today would be the perfect day to do my face mask video that I have been wanting to do for a long time now. Most people, whenever they get a face mask, they'll just say like, oh, okay, cool. And then they put it all over their face, but I feel like sometimes it's not the best to put it all over your face, if that makes sense. I feel like certain face masks are targeted for certain things. Like for me, for instance, I have combination skin. It's dry in some areas and oily in some areas. So I don't want to put a face mask that's for dry skin, for instance, all over my face because it's gonna affect my oily areas versus, you know, putting one for oily skin. It might dry out my drier areas and make them drier. So today I'm gonna do a full face of face masks. I have a good 4 or 5 of them here, and I'm gonna kind of target them in my areas that I feel like they need them, and I'm gonna do some prep stuff and some stuff after, and then whenever we're done, we're gonna compare my skin to how it normally looks after I use these masks, or to see if I see a large difference in using all of them. And yeah, so let's get started. I don't know what this was. Before I go in with any face masks, I'm gonna do what I always do. I just grab one of these little cotton round things, and I have this Neutrogena Ultra Light Cleansing Oil. I love this stuff. I don't have any makeup on right now, obviously. I took it off last night when I took a shower, and I have not applied any since then, but I always like to just apply some type of cleanser to my skin just to make sure everything is gone, because even though I haven't worn any makeup in a while, there still could be dirt and oil and things like that on your skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this everywhere and take this off. Can you see that? See how, can you see this? But there is a slight tint to it. Just goes to show that even when you think you have everything off, there still can be dirt, oils, hairs, things like that on your face. Just like to take another one of these with water on it and just kind of go back over my skin. I always use cold water, and I just feel like, again, it just kind of wakes up my skin and just helps to remove that oil, because you don't want to leave that cleansing oil on your face. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to pat dry my skin. You can just see just from doing that though, my face looks so much more shiny and dewy, and it's completely dry. It just feels so much healthier. So basically how I want to do this is, I think I want to go backwards from the masks that take the longest time to work down to the shortest timed ones, just so some of them aren't sitting for too long on my face. The first mask that I'm going to do is the Boscia Pore Pudding. This is probably my favorite mask of all time. This is one of the ones that you can use anywhere. This is what it looks like. I'm almost out of it. And it has this little spatula in it, but this one takes the longest to activate. It says to leave it on for, I want to say, like 25 minutes or something like that. But so I'm just gonna actually apply this one on my forehead and on my chin, just because it is a pore pudding, and I find that I have slight pores on my forehead and chin. Nothing crazy, but I always like putting this on my forehead and chin because I feel like it helps to tighten and cleanse and things like that. So yeah. Okay, moving on. Now that I look absolutely insane, I'm gonna apply this Purifying Avocado and Oatmeal Clay Mask from Freeman. I really like this as well, and I am just going to apply this everywhere that on the rest of my face that is not right here. So I'm basically, because I'm saving a brightening mask for under my eyes, so I'm basically just gonna do from here all the way down on both sides and on top of my lip. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but as I'm applying this mask right here, I don't think you'll be able to tell because the light is so bright, you can see my pores kind of coming through and making the mask kind of have little air holes in it. And I love that because sink in, bitch. shrink my pores. By the way, guys, ooh, this is so hard to talk and put this under my lip. This avocado and oatmeal mask is probably one of the, if not the most greatest, beautiful, fresh, amazing smelling masks you will ever smell in your life. It smells so good. Now that I look even more insane than I did before, I'm going to go ahead with my next one. That is, I can't find it. We found her. So this is the Bright On Vitamin C Mask from Pharmacy. We got this in a BoxyCharm. I am pretty sure I reviewed this in one of my videos. But this is a brightening mask, and I've been using this on my under eyes, and I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my under eye. Lastly, for my nose, I'm going to go in with my Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner by Dr. Brandt. I love this stuff, and it does the same thing where when you apply it, it's like a gel and you can see the pores opening. I'm going to try and do this to where you can see what I mean. As you work it in, it starts changing colors. I don't know if you can see this on camera or not. I actually really don't like the smell of this mask that much. But it works really well, so it has that going for it. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait 10 to 20 minutes and I will be back to rinse everything off. So I'm at my sink right now. It's time to rinse everything off. So like I told y'all, this nose mask definitely turned hardened. All of these are mostly dry for the most part. This one is not dry because I put a thick layer of it on. You can actually leave this on for like 30 minutes to an hour if you really want to. I've left it on for longer. But I mean, it's dry for the most part. It's just a little tacky still. But everything else is nice and sandpapery besides this small spot right here. But I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything off. And if I look insane, I'm probably gonna do this video and then speed this part up where I wash my face off. If I look insane in it, I hope that you guys enjoy my pain because I hate doing things in the sink, like washing my face. I do everything in the shower. I take cold showers, so it's not an issue for me putting heat on my face or anything like that. So if I look crazy, doing it for YouTube. So I started washing my face and realized that there was a bunch of outlets right here and I don't want to start a fire. So I moved the camera over there and I'm going to continue like this. Okay, so my initial reaction after I'm finished all of my masks is that my skin feels like very draggy. I don't know if you can, like, it feels like there's a film on my face. It feels like I have like a very tacky primer on right now. And this right here, this was all me. I went and picked a blackhead on my nose just now, which was probably not the smartest thing to do while I was filming a video, but whatever. My face just feels kind of, I don't know. I'm actually, I thought my skin was gonna feel great after I was done this, but I actually think my skin feels kind of bad. So my face, after it's been a few minutes, my face, now that I'm kind of rubbing on it, does feel a little bit softer, doesn't feel as tacky and sticky, but I don't know. Overall, I felt like my skin would feel better. I guess it'll probably take me a few hours to see like a real difference, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put on some moisturizers that I always put on. I have this Olay Eyes Illuminating Eye Cream. All I do is I put a little squirt on the back of my hand because let me tell you, with this stuff, a little bit goes such a long way. I just put some of my fingers, kind of warm it up a little bit. I don't know. I could have just made that up. You probably don't need to do that. And then I just go ahead and rub this under my eyes. And I don't know, it could be me just trying to hype the product up and make myself believe that it's the product that's working, but I have noticed a difference in my under eye circles. I feel like they definitely haven't been as bad as they were before. And I just basically kind of do like little circular motions and I just rub right here, kind of do little circular motions until it's sank in. like it is right now. And then I actually just started using this again. I used to use the Pond's cold cream, but I ran out of it and I just never got more. But I saw this was actually on sale, which is why I bought it. I don't think it's on sale anymore. But this is the Pond's cream nourishing moisturizer. There we go. But this thing is huge. It's like the size of my head. I don't know if you can tell. It's huge. But so, and actually it's super full. Like, you know how normally creams, they'll have like a, you know, an indentation and the cream's usually filled to like right here. Like, no, when I opened this, it was filled, which I love. And you only need like this much, and it's just so nice and such a good price. And then I'm gonna basically set everything in. This is like my skincare setting spray. Anytime I finish up anything, and I do this multiple times a day with this thing, I run out of this so fast. I use it like it's water. It's $15. It's so good. It's from Pixie. It's the Hydrating Milky Mist. If you get anything from all the stuff that I talked about today, you need this. I don't know why I love this so much. I just do. It's better than any Mario Badescu spray, any Fresh spray, any Origin spray, any Tatcha Dewy. Well, Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist is really good, but that's a different type of spray than this. Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist is more of like a settings, on the setting spray side. This is strictly like a skincare thing. But it has hyaluronic acid in it and black oat in it, and it is so good. Just one of those sprays that, and I really do notice this, and I do this sometimes before I go to bed. You're gonna think I'm insane. I like spray it on my lips, and I kind of rub it in a little bit, and I notice that in the morning my lips literally look juicier, plumper, fuller, better, everything, all of the above. And my face, just whenever I use this, just looks so healthy, so smooth, so beautiful. Lastly, I'm just gonna take a little bit of cocoa butter Vaseline and put this on my lips. I usually use lip balms during the day, but at night, whenever I'm going to sleep, I put Vaseline on them just because it's heavier. I hope you enjoyed this. My skin is completely dry now. It probably looks like it's still oily, but it's not. It's completely dry, and it just looks so fresh and dewy and healthy, and I kind of look a little bit sweaty, and I know it's weird, but I kind of like looking sweaty. My lips look nice and voluptuous, and everything's feeling great. Even though my skin was feeling kind of dry and tight, it doesn't feel that way anymore, so that's good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't really know what this video was. This video was kind of just me being weird and wanting to do some skincare. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.